So we started the church, everybody. You know how it is. And
Yeah.
the audience,
Okay.
they know how it is.
Mhm.
There's a little clip from one of our services that I just want to play on the podcast.
Really?
It was really good. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It was actually really good. Where is it?
The Lord is not done with you, President Trump. He will reinstate you with his right arm. Oh, the Lord is not done with you, Donald J. Trump. The Lord has got your back and his mighty arm. Oh,
What? Dude, that gift from Donald Trump. Oh, that's insane. Beautiful voice, by the
It's
way.
a little glimpse of our service, everybody.
Yeah. We
That's actually how we started.
we start off every service with that. Just speaking it into the atmosphere.
The Lord is
I
not
mean,
done.
It's
The
Texas.
Lord is
They
not- that's
love-
actually Gavin leading worship.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So we moved to Texas, and that's how our worship goes now.
Yeah, that's how you get the people.
Have you seen that before?
No, I've never seen
Yes,
that.
because Gavin was
I
talking about it the other
almost-
night. I'm like, do not. I want to show it on the
He's like,
podcast.
I'm gonna show him on the podcast. I was like, oh, okay.
Lord
Cat.
is not done with you, President Trump.
Like, what is the
Yeah,
what is the
amen.
context for that?
Amen. Can you imagine someone just crying, lifting their hands, listening
Like-
to that?
Falling on their knees and just
It's like the
He will
what?
reinstate you with his right arm.
Yeah, he'll reinstate you with his right arm.
What? How do you get
Yeah.
to? How do you? The only possible thing I could think of is like maybe like they were praying for the nation,
and then somebody's like, I got something.
I actually I got a word.
got a prophetic word.
We should not have let her cook.
Yeah.
No one stopped it either. They're like,
Yeah.
you know what? This is heat.
They're like,
Keep it going.
Fire.
with his mighty right arm.
With his mighty right arm, he'll reinstate.
will reinstate
Donald
J.
Trump.
with
The
his
Lord is
right
not
arm.
done.
Yeah. That's
After the
wild.
service, it's that clip from Facebook where he's like, Donald Trump. We need
Please
you, Donald
save.
Trump.
I think he might be the pastor
Save
of
us,
that
Donald
church.
Trump. Yeah, he's,
Oh my god.
that's insane.
I cannot believe. What would you even do if you were in that
If
service?
you're in that congregation,
Yeah.
Yeah, how can they even have?
You're just sitting there like,
It looks like a big church.
there's no way that's the first time somebody said something like
Lord
that.
is not done with you, Donald J. Trump.
we should probably watch it one more time.
Probably
so
should.
good.
It's frozen. Well, that's fine.
the Lord is not done.
Someone's
with
harmonizing.
President Trump.
She was on the piano.
He will reinstate you with his right arm. Oh, the Lord is not done with you, Donald J. Trump.
J.
The
Trump.
Lord
It's
has
harmonizing.
got your back and his mighty arm.
Whose mighty arm?
Oh,
The Lord has got your back
The Lord
and
has
his
got
mighty
your,
arm.
got your back in his mighty arm.
Oh.
Your back is in his mighty arm.
That's great. I wonder if that was like a real song that they just like changed the lyrics, you know? Because that's why, because it sounded like the piano player was like harmonizing, like she knew the
Yeah.
first, the Lord is not done with you. And then she
And
just
then-
started,
President
Yeah.
Maybe they practiced it beforehand.
yeah, that's true.
Oh my gosh. That would be so wild. You
Dang.
practice that and they're like, oh yeah,
Actually, fire.
let's actually go with that.
You know what? Yeah, drop it.
Oh.
Dude, we need some young people.
It's like, you ever seen that
What?
video of the dude riding with the fire, the fireman? He's like,
That
No, we-
music video.
I'm saying we need some young people in the White House.
But maybe the Lord is going to reinstate Donald
Yeah,
with
you know
his
what?
right arm.
reinstate, or is just gonna get reelected?
Lord can do whatever he wants.
it's his
wild.
right arm.
It's his right arm.
He can do
He can
with it
do
as
whatever he
please.
wants with it.
That's crazy.
How's
You just
how
start
does-
singing with them. Lord is not done with
Yeah.
Donald J. Trump.
How does nobody go in there and just be like, maybe?
You're like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
turn her
seriously.
down. Turn up.
Like there was an MC up there and she was like walking away.
She's like, oh,
Maybe she's going to
smokes.
hide.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Well, welcome to the.
That should be our intro music.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
A new theme song for the Gas Boys. That is not our church.
That's not us.
That is not
I
us.
promise. Our church is not. We didn't even have a building yet, so.
No, that couldn't be
Yeah.
us. I mean, if we did have a building, that would be
Yeah, what we are doing.
that would be us.
But we're gonna wait until we at least have one first.
That's the only thing stopping us.
That's the only thing.
Yeah. We just can't get the. We
Yeah.
can't get them to build it for us. We're still waiting.
Yeah, Trump built it. We went golfing this week.
Yes,
Okay.
we did.
And I made a little promise to you guys. And let me tell you, I totally forgot.
I didn't
Incredible
forget.
how much
Park-
Gavin loves empty promises.
Mhm.
Okay, last time I fulfilled my promise. I came through.
Not really though.
The only
Yeah.
promise you fulfilled is marrying Hannah.
That's actually heat. The Lord is not done with you, Gavin and Hannah.
He's not.
He will fulfill. No.
No.
No, I shouldn't.
No, I probably shouldn't.
Yeah, not my promises are not, apparently. Next time we go golfing, though, I'll set a reminder and say, Gavin, film. Also, Parker said he remembers.
Yeah, I remembered it and I was like, I'm not going to say anything.
Why would
Yeah.
you not do
The
that?
weather was so
Just
beautiful.
didn't feel like it.
And
Yeah.
it was just such a great day.
I was just so focused in on the weather,
We were
and
just
we
having
were
a good
golfing
time.
really well.
Yeah, everybody golfed real well.
We shot 3 under.
We golfed
Yeah,
all
we were
right.
even with on a 2-man scramble.
That's crazy because I
That's better than we
felt
ever
like
be.
we could have done so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt like we left,
was like,
left a
wow.
lot
I know
out
we
there.
did leave some out there, but like we were pretty solid.
hmm
Yeah.
It was a beautiful
like
day on
2
the
bogeys,
course.
2 birdies.
I'm just thinking of that one
Where you
double
lost
bogey
the ball.
hole.
Yeah,
And I was like, that's all of them in my head. That's all of it. Every single golf hole was that one.
I would like to go back this week
I know we still have a free 9.
before Parker leaves.
When are you
Yeah, free
leaving?
9. Thursday morning.
We gotta do
Very early.
Tuesday,
So we can
maybe.
either go. We can go Tuesday.
Let's go Tuesday.
Tuesday,
Tuesday.
23rd of October,
January.
Yeah.
2018. Oh, also, Parker had texted me and Christian. You know how we do Pazuki Tuesdays?
Yes, I did. Oh yeah.
We still need to do that this week after golf, probably.
It's foul.
Parker just
Why?
wants to so he can throw up later.
Yeah.
No, Gavin.
I'm gonna go golf. I'm gonna eat Pazukis, and then I'm gonna go work out so I can throw up.
I only throw up if I eat something right before.
Well, it was not right before when you threw up that milkshake.
Yes, it was, dude. Why did I throw up the milkshake?
I don't know. You tell me. Why?
Parker had a little tummy mishap.
Yeah.
Parker got the mouth squirts, if you will.
Yeah. Whataburger had this
Banana
seasonal
pudding
shake.
Banana pudding.
It was delicious.
Gavin, one day we're driving back from Hallsville,
Yeah.
and he was like, "I think we deserve a milkshake," and I was like, "I think you're right."
And
So we went there, and they had banana pudding, and we both were like, "That looks kind of
That
good."
is so foul.
It's good.
Artificial
It was
banana
really-
is so gross.
Dude,
It's the
this
best,
was-
dude.
I'm the same way, but this was delicious.
And we did talk about it already. I remember.
Yeah. But we went back again.
And we went back again because Gavin's like,
Let's just go on. It's
"Let's-" he's
small.
Like, you think they got a banana pudding shake still? I was like,
Parker's like,
I don't know.
Parker doesn't talk a lot. Listen, when we work together, Parker's not much of a talker.
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to say?
He just
I'm using this drill right now.
I'm using
Yeah.
this drill.
Do you want me to
Drill
talk
beat.
to you more?
No.
You immediately get into the car, you put your AirPod in,
Yeah,
and
literally.
you listen to podcasts.
Disregard.
No.
Yeah.
No, I ran out of true crime.
I did see
listen
you
to
the other day
True
looking at
Crimes.
like episode 2 of this podcast that's been out for like ages.
Yeah, I went back to 2016. Their 2016 episodes.
That seems like the one genre you could never run out
You know
of.
what that means? We gotta
Well,
we gotta make some more true crime.
gotta
I don't
pivot.
like the way that everybody records their true crime podcasts.
Then let's start one right now.
We should start one. We should do like a second podcast.
Okay.
True crime.
Let me just put this out there for us.
Yeah.
Okay. You know how much research and preparation we do beforehand for this one?
Yeah, but let's do a quick trial run.
Yeah.
But
Look up true crime that just happened.
no way.
I think we've done this before. I think we did this before.
Yeah, we did this a long time ago.
I know, but how fun is it to do it again?
It was 2 years ago when we did this.
True crime story. It couldn't happen to me.
It couldn't happen to me. That's the title.
Small town native advocate Hillary Burton Morgan puts a spotlight on murder cases from small. Oh, that's like
Talking about the podcast.
it's like an actual true crime.
Yeah, so I listened to this podcast and I just like the way they film it
The way they
and record
podcast.
it because they actually they tell you the entire story and they have it resolved at the end.
They really get
Okay.
the job done.
And there's
do-
other ones that don't.
How do they do it? Let's make one up.
Welcome
Fake crime.
to Parker. So good to have you here.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
They have a guest
Yeah.
on, and it's the criminal.
It's the detective that solved the crime.
Oh, that's fun.
And we have Detective Christian here.
And the criminal, the detective and the criminal and the victim.
okay.
Yes.
Okay. We have Detective Parker here.
I'm the detective.
Yeah.
I was a detective until I did the crime.
What?
Oops, I just admitted
Oh,
to it.
yeah, we suck at this.
Well, okay. That was a stupid joke.
You earlier you said the criminal. He said the criminal when you pointed at me. And then you
I
said
did
then
not
the
hear him say
detective.
the criminal.
Then who
Okay.
came up with the criminal
We
idea?
have Detective Christian.
Yeah.
I'm introducing you.
Oh, hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. We
You know
have
what? We need
Detective
a clean take. Come on.
Okay, ready?
We're professionals. Oh,
Welcome to the podcast, everybody.
you can't be
I'm-
laughing at the start of the.
Seriously. Oh, it's so funny. True crime. Everybody died.
Okay.
Not funny at all.
And let's compose ourselves.
Yep.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the podcast, everybody. I'm your host, Gavin. Today we have with us Detective Christian.
Howdy, everybody.
Thank you for coming in today. We know how precious your days off are. Just want to thank you. No, it's not funny. They are precious.
They are precious.
Okay, Gollum.
So thank you for being here with us. And
Who's this Joker?
And this guy we have over here, we have Parker, the
Yes, sir.
criminal.
Yes.
He's the one who did the crime, and we're gonna hear both sides.
We have to do like a face-off at the beginning of the episode
Yeah.
for the
Ready?
camera.
So you guys weren't able to. You never actually got to hit him in the field because it was another police officer.
Hmm?
Oh, face off.
We're
Like
doing
that.
a
You're not
face-off.
actually gonna fight.
We're doing the face off.
Okay. So, Detective Christian, this is the first time you've been on the podcast. Why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us a little about yourself, the area that you patrol your county. What's it like?
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me on. I've been a detective for about 25 years now. I've been all over Gregg County, Texas. It's here in Longview. We're kind of in the corner of Gregg County. It extends north and eastward. Yeah, I mean, I started off as a mailman down in the mailroom,
Okay.
and then worked my way up the ladder to a detective. Now I see some crazy things.
Wow.
I cherish my days off. I like to, go to the beach and whatever. But I'm doing a podcast today. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah. Thanks for being here.
It's the American dream.
And Parker, tell us your upbringing, kind of what got you into criminal activity,
Yeah.
and so forth.
I actually had a really good childhood, very stable home life.
Yeah.
Very loving parents.
What was your first crime?
And then one day I was like, you know what?
Oh,
Why
you
don't
went
I
straight for the
just-
big one. You went straight for the big crime.
Yeah.
No small ones leading up to.
Well, I mean, I stole like a little bit when I was little, but then I would
Okay,
just,
there
like,
it is.
Just out of from my parents.
Okay.
Like, wallets on the counter. Oop, gonna
Oh,
steal a 20 out of there. They've got so many in there. I can just
Yeah.
take some.
yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? The bank has a lot more 20s than my parents.
Okay. And that's where it started.
And that's where it started.
So, what were you doing? How pre-planned was this crime? You robbing the National Treasury?
So basically, I saw this movie.
Yeah.
I was like, man, there's got to be some sort of treasure in our nation. I like to call it a national treasure. And so I was
That's-
like, I should go find it.
That's a totally different national treasure. That's a Declaration of Independence.
Yeah.
They're looking for
Oh, you meant the National Treasury,
where
where all the money's at.
Yeah.
I didn't even know we had one of those.
Yeah.
I didn't
Maybe
even.
that's where you should have gone.
Did I? Is that what I robbed?
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
I didn't even know that's what that was.
Just,
Saw a really heavily
just-
armed building and you thought,
gosh, they gotta have something good in there.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
what
so
I
you were
thought.
just going after kind of just whatever they had in there. You
Yeah.
thought it has
Mhm.
to be
It
something.
has to be something good.
Interesting. Okay. Detective Christian. So, what is the look of the scene when you pull up?
bloodbath.
Oh my god!
Do
It
they
was-
ever pause?
Yeah.
Do they
Pause.
ever do like crime, like theft in true crime? Like
Yeah.
imagine if it was just like
this
like,
guy stole a
this-
Snickers bar
Yeah.
from 7-Eleven.
Yeah, there's theft and stuff.
really, or like robberies.
Yeah, there's this guy.
That's kind of cool.
There's
That
this
is kind of neat.
give you a quick story real quick. This guy, been to prison a lot. Okay,
Good for him.
he was known in his area for stealing cars, and
Oh.
usually with those kind of guys, when they get into doing something like that, right after they get out of jail,
They do it
they're
again.
right back to it. And
Can't help
this
themselves.
guy got out of prison, started stealing cars again, and they were just trying to find him because he was like running all over the place. He'd only be at like one house for a couple hours because he was just jumping around to friends' houses,
Mm-hmm.
and they weren't ratting him out, saying, "Oh, this is where he's going." And the kind of the story was they were trying to find him, all the different things that they were finding that he had done. He was like, "Oh no, I haven't. I'm actually in this other
I
state.
haven't done that.
I didn't do that. I haven't been stealing." Well, we have you on surveillance. We have you on these cameras. You have bright red hair, and you have your name tattooed on your neck. So it's you.
That's pretty funny.
And so and he was like, "Well, I'm not going back to jail. Like, if you get me, like, it's gonna be a chase."
Ooh.
So he's like threatening to like have this crazy car chase. They end up getting a jump on him and find him before he can take off.
Whoops.
Whoopsie! Accidentally started playing music on my watch somehow.
That's great.
Don't know how that happened.
Stop
Where,
the
where were we?
podcast.
Parker's a criminal. Christian's a detective.
Yes.
We had to take a short intermission because this crime is just a little heavy for them to talk about. So let's jump right back into it.
Yeah.
So Parker, you really love being a thief.
Yes, I
Okay.
love it.
So the National Treasury,
Yeah, robbed it.
you robbed it.
Yep, and I never told anybody. Never got caught.
Christian, as you pull up to the scene, what's it look like?
Oh yeah, bloodbath.
Yeah.
Remember?
There's a bloodbath.
Okay.
Stuff everywhere. What's crazy is I didn't even realize the National Treasury was in Gregg County.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I've been here for 25 years.
Wow.
24 years at the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had in there blood everywhere. Money, no money in there.
The
I thought it was a
nation's best
skating. I
kept.
thought it was a skating rink when I went in there. It was so empty.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm getting on my roller skates,
Skating around.
and I see the back door. Someone runs out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How would they have gotten away with all that money in gold?
It was empty-handed. I didn't know,
Interesting.
and I still
Okay.
don't know.
You still don't know. Okay. Parker, how'd you do it?
How'd I do what?
Okay, here's my theory. Okay, I'm no detective, but I've done a lot of these true crime podcasts. So when you were there and all of a sudden the money was gone, you ever seen this movie? It's called Now You See Me.
Wait, the money's gone? How'd
Yeah.
that happen?
It was gone out of the National Treasury, Parker.
Hope they catch that guy or girl.
So why did you volunteer to come on to the podcast as the criminal, even though you've claimed I'm innocent?
I just saw the ad.
Okay. You saw the ad of
Am I on trial here? I thought this was a
If
podcast.
you-
We're doing-
are the criminal that robbed the National Treasury, please come on our podcast. And there was only one person that signed on, and that was you.
all right. I mean, I see.
And you signed your name.
I kind of get where you're going with this, and I don't like it.
Yeah. Boys, come on in. Parker, we're actually going to arrest you today. The waiver that you signed, we read it to you very, very clearly, okay?
Yeah, I knew what it said.
It said, I robbed the National Treasury. That's
you
the...
gonna tell me that I
That's the...
unknowingly signed a waiver that said I did something?
Yeah. No, you knowingly signed it.
No,
Yeah. That's
That's
the only thing that the waiver said was, I robbed the
that
National
doesn't
Treasury.
sound like me.
And then you signed it and dated it, and you wrote down in detail how you did the crime.
Mm-hmm.
On the signature line.
So are you gonna
Yes.
read that to everybody?
Yeah. You guys ready for this?
yeah.
Let's see how he did it. Okay. I robbed the National Treasury. Signed, Parker Thiel.
Are you writing right now?
No, I'm
He's following the words.
following it. There's a lot written here in very small lines.
Yeah.
Okay, in between. Have you ever seen the movie Now You See Me? No? Let me give you a short story. This man had a lot of money.
Explains the entire 90 minutes.
We wanted to rob him. So I played a magic trick. So I decided I'm going to do this myself. I've never committed a crime before, just stealing small $20 bills out of my parents' wallet
Very small.
every once
20s.
in a while. They're small bills, so probably not even real, honestly.
That's what I said earlier. How the
This movie sounds terrible.
So this is how I did it. This is Parker telling us how he did it, the crime. I stole all the money. I burned it all up. You'll never get it back.
What is Now You See Me, Now You Don't have to do with that? Or just like a recommend.
You
like a
just wanted
movie
to say magic.
recommendation? Wow.
Oh, Parker. You really you really did a number on the emptying out the National Treasury.
You. I should have known.
I'm sorry, detective. I mean, Dad.
Okay, that's not right.
I thought there was usually a plot twist with the.
How am I supposed to plot twist an empty National Treasury? That place is huge.
I just made a plot twist. Gavin, the detective, the whole time was my dad.
Yeah, but that's not how true crime podcasts go.
I've never listened to him. I don't know.
Apparently. Also, the criminal's never on the podcast. They're in prison.
Well, that's why ours is different.
Yeah.
We're never going to make a true crime podcast. It's
No.
not going to happen. Let's take all the detail and all the notes we take for this podcast, but convert it into true crime where we actually have to do real research and prepare every week.
No, I couldn't.
Never going to happen.
Would never happen. We don't even research anything for this.
No, this is just the things we know, the things that
we
happen
know,
to us.
the things that are in my head.
Yeah, got a lot of things in my head. You guys, I think I figured out.
Did you
Actually,
figure out
that's
what?
not figuring out anything. Scratch that.
What? Okay. You guys hear about, or have you listened to Olivia Rodrigo's album? I guess that
No,
came
I
out.
haven't. I've heard
I haven't
about
listened to
It's
any of it.
very, very bad, very
Oh.
poor. I listened to the first few songs. Oh, I had to go to Dallas for work the
Yeah.
other day. The worst day of my life. We literally got home at 9 o'clock.
To
I'm not
work.
kidding.
You get paid a little
Actually,
extra?
9 o'clock. Yeah. So it wasn't that bad. But I listened to a little bit on the way home, and I was just like, ugh.
Made your day worse.
Sucks. Yeah, it was really just poor. The first couple, like the
Yeah.
first song has a swear word in the title.
my gosh.
What are we doing here?
Really, really, Olivia.
Really, we were disappointed.
Also, you want to hear a funny story?
Huh.
Just quick side note.
Quick side quest.
Our old Pastor Brad, when they came into town to visit during the church launch,
Oh
and
yeah.
they came over to our house, and my dad was showing them around, and they show him Parker's room.
Yeah.
And Pastor Brad says, "Who's that on the wall?" And my dad's like, "Oh
It's
yeah,
Mariah.
that's Olivia Rodrigo or something." I don't know if he even said the name or even knows who it is.
I'm pretty sure he said he's like, I don't know why. He
I actually
has that.
don't know why Parker has that on his wall. Is what he said. To
Dang
him.
it.
And he's like, "Oh,
Huh.
interesting.
All right.
There's nothing in this studio.
There's
in
nothing
this
in
room
this room.
that
You couldn't
isn't-
even see the gas.
that
boy
isn't
sign.
for the studio.
Yeah. There's nothing on the walls except for what you see behind us
Not a
in
single
each
thing.
camera. There's some holes.
I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. It's good, dude.
But the album was really bad. Her just very unlikable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Boys, I hate what they did to me.
Yeah.
Never do it again.
There's weird like effects on her voice, weird distortion, like
Oh,
trying to
weird.
make it sound old.
Just trying to be Frank Ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not like that, but just
Oh.
like old radio sound
Yeah.
voice.
I think we need to go away
Let's go away.
for a couple days to like get the juices flowing again.
What do you mean?
Like get away into the wilderness,
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the life juices.
like Oklahoma wilderness, because it's like nice up there.
Why?
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody ever said that.
Yeah.
Ever heard of,
Congratulations, you're the first person to say Oklahoma's nice.
Ever heard of the? I can't remember the name of the town. There's someplace Broken Bow.
I
Broken
knew you
Bow.
were gonna say that.
Isn't that like a casino?
Ooh,
Let's get out into the
Exactly.
wilderness.
let's get out into the wilderness.
Welcome to the
Let's
jungle.
go explore.
Yeah.
We walk in. Yeah, so many
Everybody,
lights.
yeah, like pulling slot handles.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like Boog and Elliot when they break into the
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 convenience
7-Eleven
store?
or whatever.
Slurpees.
Gets a brain freeze.
Yeah.
That's so good. I'm pretty sure I have a layover in Vegas on my way to
Oh, really?
Oregon.
How
Well,
long?
I guarantee
Couple
there's
hours.
slot
That's enough
machines.
time.
It's enough time to double my money.
Yeah.
If I give you
Oh,
some
wow.
money to double,
Sure.
nah, bro. I want to
Nah.
double it.
Yeah, imagine giving money for someone to gamble and not being able to gamble. It's like the worst part of gambling.
Or you're such a
without any
gambler.
of the fun.
Or you're such a gambler. You're like, I have to gamble on him.
I have the chance that my friend could go put my money into the slot machine. I gotta take it.
If someone gave you money to put into the slot machine and they hit the jackpot, are you gonna give it to them?
I'm gonna take half.
Like if there was like some money that was yours,
I would have an agreement that's like, okay, I'll go do this, but I'll get like
half.
whatever of
If
your
you hit a
earnings.
jackpot, I'll take half.
Yeah, you give me $20 if you win 40. I take 20. You get 20.
But what if they lose everything? You're not gonna give them anything.
No.
Doesn't seem like a very good deal.
Sorry. Well, I mean, they're a gambling
They're
addict
the one gambling.
who
Yeah.
needs me to go gamble for them.
It's so terrible. The people that actually struggle with gambling. Like there's this guy on Instagram that talks about.
The worst part, you know what the worst part about gambling addiction is that they always quit right before they win big.
I know.
Like right before they finally hit the jackpot, they always quit just one.
They're always like,
roll.
you know what? I'm gonna give up.
Yeah.
But if they only they knew.
one
they only
more.
knew.
If only they did one
They
more.
were one
Roll away.
It's terrible though. Like actually, when there's those like sports betting commercials, and at the bottom it's like gambling problem ?
Yeah.
Call this number. It's like, well, why are you telling me to gamble? But then also like,
Yeah, saying
if
you're
you
a
can't handle this,
If you think this ad, that this little thing we put at the bottom of the ad is gonna be more powerful.
if our
than
ad is
trying to
really
get you to
working,
gamble.
then you need to call this number because you
Yeah.
need help.
They need to reverse it to where the whole ad is like, seriously, don't gamble. Like,
But if
and
you
then
want
at the
to-
end, there's like a little like, but
But if you want to,
if you want to, we have this cool app.
yeah, that's a great idea. Because then it's like, guys, gambling really don't be.
Your
addicted
friends have
to
a
it.
gambling
It
addiction,
can ruin your life.
gamble on them betting again.
How, you can start like placing bets on how likely your one
Yeah.
degenerate friend
How long
is
are
to
they
keep
gonna go
gambling.
until they gamble again?
Oh my gosh.
Make a bet with him.
Yeah.
If you never gamble again, I'll give you $1,000. Deal. Yeah. Okay.
I
give me
I
it.
bet if you you go the next year without gambling, I'll give you $1,000.
And then once they get 1,000, they go gamble it.
No, they were taking a bet that they wouldn't gamble, so they were gambling.
Yeah,
but
it's a
just by
double
taking
on.
the bet.
It's a yeah. What's that
Oh.
called?
It's a double.
Oxymoron.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny.
But I don't know how I've never been to Las Vegas ever with how much I fly, even like not even having a layover.
With
there.
how much you fly.
We've
Yeah,
stopped in
with how
Vegas.
fly I be.
We've stopped in Vegas before. We just didn't get
No,
off
we
the
haven't.
plane.
Do you fly
Oh, wait,
more than
wait.
twice a year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this year I've already flown once.
Yeah.
Make it twice.
I've
It's
flown
gonna be
twice already.
So. You have?
Went to Hawaii and then went to Oregon.
I haven't flown once this year.
Ah,
Nah.
I went on a trip.
where? Michigan.
Yeah, but I drove.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Drove there and back?
I feel like I just flew.
Drove to
bro.
Virginia.
I
and
really
then
feel like
You
I
flew
just
last year.
flew.
I remember on your golf trip to
Yeah, I went
Michigan.
to Michigan,
You'd love to fly to
and
Michigan.
that's it. It's too far to drive.
Except this time you did.
Yeah, because we're closer now.
Oregon.
We're in Texas. It's
closer,
too far to
Gavin.
drive from Oregon, Gavin.
Now we're
How far is
close.
it from Oregon to Michigan versus here to the from
Far.
Michigan? It's like 16 hours from here to Michigan.
Yeah, but Oregon, you gotta drive through Nebraska.
Never
alone.
doing that.
Yeah.
Nebraska.
It's not even like the Rockies. It's like, oh, once you get past that, you're in Nebraska. It's like,
Yeah.
oh.
Ugh. That place is the worst. Just cows everywhere and corn.
Not even cows, hardly.
No, it's
like
all
not
the
even
worst.
enough cows.
It's not like gracious or graceful cows. It's like
The dirt mounds.
it's just like farm cows. that are
Thousands.
in like they're just pooping. It
oh,
smells
the
like poop.
nasty
It literally will smell like manure for like 60 miles straight.
Oh, yeah.
miles. And
Yeah.
it's like, oh my
It's
gosh.
terrible.
Oh my
like a whole
gosh.
hour.
That was the worst part.
And we didn't have any AC, so we had to roll the windows down. It's like, do you want to be hot or do you want to smell like poop?
We were
Yeah.
talking about that car the other day. Oh, shouldn't have sold it.
What do you mean?
The
Oh, you
Corolla.
shouldn't have sold it to me, and then I shouldn't have sold it
Yeah.
to that guy.
I should
We
never
should go
sold
get
it
it
to you.
back.
We should go get
You're
it.
going down.
I am. Oops, that got cut.
Oops.
That got cut.
That got cut.
Crazy.
I really want to get. I really want to golf every week again. We were golfing a lot a couple months ago, and
We
then we
wanna golf
stopped
all the
for a
time.
long time.
Oh yeah, dude.
Well, yeah, just for a little bit, just briefly.
It was a couple months.
We did stop.
Okay, it was like a month or two.
Yeah, we didn't go golfing for a while. I mean, I did, but I didn't go with y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once
Tuesday
a
we
week.
go again.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday we go again.
And
We're not gonna have time though after work anymore.
no, it gets so dark. The
Aw.
Divine Nine needs to open
No,
up.
dude, that sucks.
I'm gonna start bringing my golf stuff to work. So that I
Oh
can
yeah,
just
we're
go
gonna go
right after
straight
work.
there.
It'll save.
That
so
was
much
actually
time.
perfect the other night.
Yeah,
That
5.
was a perfect amount of
That was
time.
a great time.
I just
Yeah.
want to golf more.
It's
you know?
already dark by this hour.
I don't want to hit the range. I just want to get out on the course.
It's the best.
And I do
best way to
fine.
do it.
I could do better, obviously. But when you're not playing a solo, when you're doing scrambles, it's like, oh, it doesn't really matter.
Scramble takes so much pressure off of it.
Oh yeah.
It's like just hit the ball. It's fine. If you don't do good, then your partner will
When
probably
there's a
do good.
group of people behind me that keep getting real close, it gets me real nervous. I'm like, oh, I gotta hit the ball right now.
You should
No
go
extra
faster.
swing.
There's people behind you.
You should.
Oh,
It's
I
just
always
courteous.
do, but it's just
It's
stressful.
Sometimes there's
when you're
people
playing
in front of you,
solos.
too, though.
And
And
it's
then
like,
it's like, especially this is like a slow group in front of you, but the group behind you is catching up. So it's like they're gonna watch you tee off every tee, and there's
Uh-huh.
nothing you can do about it because the group in front of you.
Yeah,
It's
that
the
is
worst.
terrible.
and then you're just. Ooh,
Did I tell you about my
anxious.
first ever tee shot
No.
in front of a crowd?
Oh yes, I think so.
It was like my first tournament, and I was it was my first. I think I talked about it on the podcast.
Probably.
It was like over a year ago, so
Yeah.
I'll give everyone a refresher. When I first started playing golf, I was like a junior in high school,
Mhm.
and we had practices for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then we went straight into a tournament, or maybe a month, and went straight to a
That's
tournament.
so wild.
So like all the kids had been golfing for like a month. There's like a couple that had been golfing for a while, but like most people were new, and I was new. And so like we're all teeing off, and it's like in a tournament, everyone's standing around the first tee as the groups are waiting to go off. And so I was like talking to this old guy for like I just met him for like 20 minutes while the other groups are teeing off. He's like giving me tips and like
Mhm.
all this like life advice. We're getting deep, talking about like what we're gonna do, what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life, all this stuff. He's like, "You got this, man. Just remember what I told you. Take a deep breath, whatever." So I'm feeling confident, but also it's so much pressure. Everyone's
Yeah.
watching you. So I go up there and I just like backswing, just boom, swing as hard as I can. Pretty much, I'm trying to smash it,
Yeah.
and it hits. There's like a tree in front of the tee box to the left, and so I guess I just pulled it, hit the tree, bounced back onto the tee box, right to where I hit from. It like went out 30 yards, came right back, and I had to hit again from the tee box.
That's hilarious. Dude, you can't
I
tee
can't
up.
tee it back up.
That's like
no.
something from a movie, or like
Yeah.
a golf movie.
It's like,
where they're just
oh.
like, all right, kid, here you go.
It was
And you
crazy.
hit this
And then it's just
glorious
the most
connection,
comical,
and then
just like,
and you still got the club up like this, and then rolls right back.
where
And
did
I-
it go? Where did it go? Christian,
It's right behind
I think
me,
You're
isn't
gonna
it?
want to see this.
Oh man.
Man, how am I ever gonna win this tournament? And then you somehow like shoot 5
you're like,
under.
huh.
I shot a 120.
Give me my 4 hybrid.
For real, shot
3
a
hybrid.
120.
Yeah, that's crazy. I remember when we were talking about it, like a long time ago. I was like, "Whoa,
120.
no idea what that meant."
120 wasn't bad, honestly.
back then.
It was
No.
like a pretty average for the tournament.
50 over. That's pretty good.
48 over, actually.
Oh yeah,
That's crazy. That's way over.
Yeah, dude, it is. But I mean,
For
it was
18,
my first
that's
ever
2
round.
over and everything.
My
That's
first
fine. It's
ever
a
round
double
of
bogey.
golf. Yeah,
I
it's
think-
double bogey golf. That's not bad.
For your first time ever?
No, that's more than that's like triple bogey. 3 times 18, 36.
Okay, a little bit over. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Triple bogey every hole.
bogey
That's
every-
not. That's not.
least
that
I mean, you
bad.
might have limited out on a couple.
And the
holes.
thing is, like, you have a 10-stroke limit, or no, you have a double par limit. So,
Yeah.
like, on a par 5, the limit is 10,
yeah.
and I got double par so much.
That's great.
But I did make par on one.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow. What was it, like par
How'd
3?
that feel?
little par 3. Yeah,
Insane.
it was nice.
did it feel good?
It was pretty sweet.
Oh my gosh, that would feel incredible.
I think I might go golfing by myself at some point. Just so
Did
I
we
can-
hurt? Did we like hurt your feelings or something?
No,
Like,
so I can practice. Unless we want to all
Go to
golf.
the range,
we can
dude.
go golf solo.
go to the
too.
range if you want to
Go to the
practice.
driving range.
No, not practice like that. I just want to see how I can do on a course.
Yeah. Like you mean instead of a scramble?
Yeah.
We could just
No,
all go
like, we
play
could
one
just
time
all-
and just like to get. Cause we've been playing good. We should just all go one time and just try and shoot as low as possible. Like
Yeah.
all of us follow the rules completely.
Mhm.
We keep each other
Yeah.
accountable.
Keep each other accountable.
We could even do it in like a tournament style where
I don't
you
know if we have to
write,
keep each other accountable.
where you like in a tournament. Yeah. How's your purity been?
yeah.
How's your golf purity?
Yeah. The shot was so
did you
pure.
did you drop a new ball?
Yeah, it was-
Pure? Did you?
Did you find
to
it?
be honest.
Did you drop it? Did you?
Did
Were you in the
move
rough?
it?
Be honest.
Were you next to a root?
So, but in like a tournament, you give your scorecard to like the person.
Did you? Sorry.
Yeah.
Another person in your group, and then you write down your own score and the person who gave you their scorecard, and then you like match them up so that
Yeah.
it's like what?
Sorry, I wasn't listening to anything. I was just thinking of a potential joke.
What is it?
Something about a stroke penalty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Something there's something there.
There's.
I wish I could connect the dots. We'll work next
We'll
week,
work
you
on it.
guys. We're gonna
Yeah.
open it up with a quick.
I think we
stroke
went golfing.
senior.
Didn't we do that recently?
What?
But I don't think you were there. I think it was me. Was it me, you, Bryson, and Dad
Mm-hmm. What?
that went recently?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. and
That
we-
might have been the last.
We
time.
played.
Because I think I lied a couple weeks ago when I was like, when you posted those Instagram videos, I think that was the last time we golfed. I don't think it was. It couldn't have been. That was so long ago.
I think it might have been.
It might have been though. It really might have been.
I felt really good because it's so mental for me because I get up.
so metal.
It's so
It's so
metal.
metal.
It's so metal
I get
for
up
me.
to the box and they say, "Oh, this is how I swing," and then I tense up and just do terrible.
Yeah.
Like I'm like,
You
oh, I
just
gotta
don't think
rip
about
it.
it. You just don't think about it, and then you hit so good.
If I just go up there and if I do too many practice swings,
Dude,
not good.
pros, you'd be surprised. Like they don't take any full swing practice swings.
yeah,
It's like
I've
they'll stand behind the
seen
ball,
that.
like do like a couple half swings maybe, and they'll like shuffle their feet for like 10 minutes,
Mhm. Yeah,
And
it's a
then-
shuffle.
and then they'll go. But they don't do
There
any
was
like
some-
full swings.
There was some golf at Buffalo Wild Wings, and the guy was like shuffling his feet, like doing a happy dance for a while,
Yeah.
like going up to the ball, happy dance a little bit, going up to the ball a little, and then just
Like
boom, all
wiggle-
out of
wiggle the
nowhere,
club.
just swing.
Yeah, I think I'm in
And they'll
a.
like set it down for like a fraction of a second.
Yeah,
and then
it's like
swing.
all right, this is it.
Like there's a thing. A lot of people like think you shouldn't be still before you swing. So like you got to be like shifting, like wiggling the club.
Because
whatever,
otherwise you're like,
and then
'cause
go
otherwise
for it.
you're like,
that's what a lot of people
whoa.
do.
Interesting.
I don't know. I can't do that. I'm already like pretty like I have a bad habit of like going up and down and like
Mhm.
shifting my weight a lot in the
moving
swing.
your shoulders.
Where, like my
Mhm.
head's just bobbing all over the place.
I have to get
You bring
completely
up-
still for like a second, and
Yeah.
then I'm good.
My chip shots, that's where I have to practice a few times because sometimes your club just grabs. You're just
Yeah,
like,
you
gotta
okay.
get grabs.
Then I really have to imagine how hard do I have to hit it.
Normally my chipping is so dialed, but
We were so
we
not
were
good.
struggling with chipping.
I'm
There-
good
chipping was
chipping
doing
from
pretty
like
good.
20 yards from the green. That's usually pretty
20
good.
yards
for
and
me.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Yeah, but like
But
50, that's
50
weird for me
It's
because
so hard.
when I big swing my 60, I don't do very well.
I
Yeah.
don't have my 60. I don't know what happened to it.
I could like I don't even know what I would. I tried to do like a bump and run.
I just go with my
I just
54.
have to do like a half swing, like a half swing 60 or something.
There was one day on the range where I was hitting like the best flop shots of my life. Like I was just swinging as hard as I could, and it's just going straight up and landing like 15 yards in front of me.
I love those
That's how
days.
everybody is.
But then like I've never been able to recreate it.
Feel like Floyd in this Mayweather. Bars. Next May, I'm using that as a caption.
You used it before, I'm pretty sure.
Twice. I
Twice.
used it, yeah. But it's so good every time.
I feel like Floyd in this Mayweather. Next May, it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
big May.
Oh,
you know what I hate now? I'm never going back.
what?
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh man.
Oh, you guys went today.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
I got
The
me and
Asian
Bryson
zing?
shared. We got some Asian zing, some mango
So good.
habanero, some hot barbecue, and honey barbecue.
What happened?
The worst part was that we got
It's
boneless
just-
wings. We were like, let's all try boneless
Oh.
wings this time.
No.
Yeah.
So foul.
You can get just flats.
I know,
I
we
know,
do
we-
that every
we
time.
do it every
Yeah, I
time.
enjoy it, but I always feel bad afterwards.
Why?
This one I didn't enjoy it, and I felt bad afterwards.
Mhm.
You felt bad about going there. Or you just felt
No,
bad.
just like stomach.
I
Wow.
feel bad stomach wise. I feel bad like
Mental.
financially. It's
You-
way too
I
expensive.
told
bro.
you guys.
I know.
Before we went, I was like,
Don't
it's
ever let me go back again.
so expensive, and that's what you guys said last time.
No,
You're
I
like,
didn't. Did I?
Yeah.
I ain't never
You're
going back there.
You're like, oh my gosh, that was $20 per person.
It's such a terrible experience. Cameron ordered the hottest sauce and
Cameron
then the
was-
hottest dry rub. And he was like, I want to try them. And I was like, dude, you're not going to be able to eat all those.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to eat your food.
And he ate like one of each. And he was like, no, I can't do
Did he
it.
die?
Like, what did I tell you?
Did he die before he left?
He wasn't doing that bad. Bryson was going through it with the mango habanero
yeah.
ones.
Those ones are good.
They were good, though.
I really like that Asian zing.
Yeah, we got some Asian zing.
Those are the best ones.
They are by far the best.
Guys, if y'all go to Buffalo Wild Wings, which I recommend that you don't.
But if you do,
if you have to, if you're
get
forced
flats
to,
only and Asian zing.
Asian
Bone
zing.
in, flats, Asian zing.
yes.
So delicious.
Everybody be sick these days.
What?
You
Yeah.
know it?
Yeah, who's sick?
Everybody.
I was.
All my coworkers.
Oh, I was sick for a little bit.
Oh, you know what I do? Still go to work.
Literally.
You know why?
Yeah.
You gotta chase that bag, son.
For real.
What am I gonna sit at home all day, start
that
feeling
bag, son.
better, and then be like, oh, I wish I had gone to work?
That's the worst.
It happens to me.
When I'm sick, I just like, it's like, I guess I'll stay home. And then you're home for a little bit. It's like,
I'm
oh,
fine.
why am I so
feel
weak?
fine.
I'm such a weakling.
Yeah,
Do you stay, if you have a fever, do you stay home?
yeah. That's probably a good idea to stay.
That's probably good when you're like
Because
contagious.
then you'll get other people sick. But if I'm not contagious,
How do you know?
huh?
You
For
can
what?
feel it in your bones.
fever?
Is the fever
What?
the only reason
Fever-
thing that makes you contagious?
No, I don't think
No,
so.
there's other
Couldn't
things
be.
that are contagious. But like if you have a fever, then once you don't have it for 24 hours, you're not contagious.
Yeah, I know. I always heard about that. Like
but
you
it kind
couldn't
of
go to
depends.
school.
Like I obviously don't want to get other people sick and then them
Pretty sure that's propaganda.
have to suffer.
Getting other people sick.
No, not getting people sick after 24 hours of a fever.
Once it breaks. I thought it was like once it breaks, then like 24
no
hours later
idea.
you're good.
I never heard that, but
I never been
I
to
hope that
medical
it's true.
school.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
It sounds right. I mean, that's what I've been taught since I've been growing up. They indoctrinate me pretty well.
Yeah. I don't do medicine anymore, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Nothing. Vitamin C,
But vitamin C.
but out of the emergency things. I guess that's
Huh.
vitamins. Oh, that's medicine.
No, it's not. It's vitamins.
No, it's vitamins.
I always remember when I was little, and it was just like, yeah, there's this old guy. He refuses to go to the hospital or refuses to go to the doctor. And I was like, I think that's going to be me.
I ain't going.
Tell me to go to the doctor right now.
Go, Parker. It's good for you.
No, I don't want to.
Doesn't even care.
I don't care.
I don't want to go either. Really.
I haven't been to the doctor in like 3 years.
Me neither. I got a physical once. I got a physical, not a physical, but
Yeah,
in order to
never
get my
doing that
life
again.
insurance,
Oh, yeah.
like they sent someone out there. It's like, hey, you know,
Let's check you.
yeah. So they just took my blood and stuff.
Mhm.
They didn't take my blood.
Took it.
Really?
I don't know where they put it. They took it and it's
If you have
gone.
like a then they got I got my heart rate back. It was ridiculous.
It was like 35.
Off the chain. He was 20.
when he's dead.
No, he's
Yo,
good.
Siri, why?
Why, Siri?
Siri likes to pop up on my watch just randomly.
Yeah, mine does too sometimes.
I don't even say an S word. That would
I
be
never
like,
said you
I don't
did.
say serious or anything.
Are you trying to test it?
Yeah, it didn't work.
No.
Dang.
Huh.
I think
just
she's
don't want
always
to. I just don't want to
listening.
go.
Where?
The doctor.
It's so
Oh.
lame. It's so lame.
I'm fine. I feel like I'm fine. Man, well, that's part 1 of the episode.
What are we at?
54. Well, I mean,
50.
there was some time between like
30
when Gavin's
minutes.
phone stopped working.
That was part 1. Part 2 next week.
We should explain more than that, probably.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So so we have a crazy thing happening.
Crazy thing.
Parker's leaving us for a
Yeah.
little while.
Yeah, sorry.
And
More
so we got to
important things.
record another episode today. And
Right
so this
now
is
today.
part 1. Part 2 will be released next week.
The next
Not
Tuesday.
the 10th, but the next Tuesday. Have a good week. Peace.